Hello everyone, we from group 1, we will presentation about ecotourism architecture in Pantai Brawa, Desa Adat Canggu. Before we start presentation, we will introduce ourselves. Start from me, my name is Komahendra Wira Arta with the last name 021. And the next is my friend.
My name is Kade Agosia Pradipa. My last name is 08. Next.
My name is Igede Firki Kristiananda Giovanni. My last name is 019. Next.
My name is Ketut Ali Purnaputra. My last name 005. Next.
My name is Nyoman Wawadi Suartama. My last name 038. Next.
My name is Ikomang Ade. My last name 045.
Okay, we start to presentation. The point 1 about ecotourism, point 2 about ecotourism management, point 3 about ecotourism development concept, point 4 ecotourism principles, point 5 case study. Ecotourism. Ecotourism is a tourism development concept that shows a tourism attraction to see beauty and is interested in knowing something knowledge through local culture with effort to preserve the environment so that tourism activities can be improved and sustainable. Ecotourism in effort to develop tourism in an area must always be based on the local wisdom of the culture communication community. By developing the community economies in a particular tourism attraction will still paying attention to environmental sustainability, both carrying capacity and environmental carrying capacity so that the concept of ecotourism remains sustainable. This is supported by Fitriah et al. 2117. That image strengthening is manifest in the definition of various facilities and structure to support tourism activities and rest for tourists. Next.
Ecotourism management. Number 1. Potential identification. The potential that can become a commodity can vary from all aspects. Identify potential through discussion with all components from all weeks of life. The potential that can become a commodity can vary from all aspects. It can be the form of natural beauty, product, richness of flora and fauna, social, cultural, community, tradition, or unique things that are not owned by other regions, ensuring the dispersion potential that will be used as the main commodity. Number 2. Identification of problem, which can be an obstacle to the development of tourism potential. identify problems that can become obstacle to the development of tourism potential, ranging from racial, non-fiscal, or social, internal and external, or it could be that the issue is processed in some way. It could be a potential problem. Number three, the need for a strong communication from all components to equalize opinion, perception, and raise the potential of the village to become a tourism village. This commitment is the strongest support from the realization and sustainability of tourism. Number four, identify the impact of both positive and negative impact of tourism activity and according with the uniqueness of each location. Each location has own characteristic that will produce different impact from each author. Number five, strong commitment from all components to cooperate with local governments and if necessary cooperate with the private sector. Number six, repeal all set of the normative rules, regula- regulations that are more intended to oppose the development of tourist village and monitor potential definition that might occur. Number seven, organizing training for all village components, including village government on tourism management, how to make tourism attraction, management of guests or visitors, as well as innovation, closing, and the can expression station. Number eight, utilizing all media, intros, and public tourism potential in the village, both conventional and non-conventional media, such as internet media. Number nine, learn from the success of other tourism developments or comparative study. We can learn a lot from the success of other tourism attraction, especially similar honest, because the typical problem and future challenge that will be faced are more or less the same. Next,
Okay, ecotourism development concept. Suitability. Types of ecotourism in this area can be divided into four, namely marine ecotourism, forest ecotourism, mountain ecotourism, and orcas ecotourism. As accompanied in preliminary norm 33 of 2009, that the principles of ecotourism development include conservation between namely protecting, conservation, and sustainability of the natural consequence as for ecotourism. Economical, namely providing benefits for the benefit of the local community and being a driver of economic development in the region, as well as ensuring that ecotourism business can be sustainable. Education, which contains elements of education to change on perception so that the have care, responsibility, and commitment to environmental and cultural preservation. Certification, providing certification and efficient to visitors. Participant, namely community participant in planning, tourism, and controlling ecotourism activities by uploading to secure cultural and religious values of the community around the area. Accommodating local leaders to sensitive to concept of development, it is necessary to carry out activities for planning, choosing, and controlling ecotourism. Okay, next.
Okay. Principle of ecotourism. According to the United Nations World Tourism Organization, sustainable tourism is tourism that takes full account of current and future economic, social, and environmental impacts, responding to the needs of sectors, industry, tourism, the environment, and host communities. The principle of ecotourism refers to the balance and duality of ecotourism between environmental, economic, and social-cultural dimensions in tourism development. For this reason, ecotourism should: Number 1. Utilities environmental courses with air care element in optimal ecotourism development might maintain important ecological process and help preserve natural habitat and biodiversity. Number 2. Respect the social cultural authenticity of the host community, preserve the artificial and contemporary cultural life, traditional values, and contribute to intercultural understanding and tolerance. Number 3. Ensure long-term sustainability of the operation with provide socio-economic well-being is for everyone. Next.
Okay, the case study Tubuh Benung Felix. Next. Barawa Beach. Barawa Beach, located in Tubuh Benung Village, North Kuto District, Badung. The tourism potential in the Tubuh Benung Village, precisely on Barawa Beach, is a beach facility, is a place for surfing. Next. Beach areas Barawa, the total area is 1 hectare or 1,000 meter. Facilities built in Barawa Beach there are Vince Beach Club or Vince VVIP and Beach Festival in and Barawa Festival Beach. Next. Barawa Beach Attraction Manager is a traditional village, which is mean is investor or on the village leader. Next.
Location Barawa Beach. How to get the location of the attraction. Fixing the location of a tourism attraction is easy and can be shared through social media. The tourism potential in Tibubenang Village. Presley on Barawa Beach is a beach facility as a place for surfing. Next,
Tour program. Program or activities that can be done at this attraction are horse riding, horse school, soft school, traditional food, Brawa Festival, and local community reserve. Next.
Positive impact. Do tourism activities in or around tourist attraction have an impact on the surrounding environment? Community economic development. There are more employment prospect for the local community. Next. Negative impact. Do tourism activities in or around tourist attraction have an impact on the surrounding environment? Environmental cleanliness is not maintained. The fading of Balinese tradition and cultures and affect the way people dress in general. Next. Increase in positive impact. Have any efforts been made to overcome the negative impact or increase the positive impact that arise? The Tibubenang Village is a promote for international marshy beach tourism. Example of concrete evidence: the Brawa Beach Festival every year, like the Mas Kecak Bali, Kecak in Bali, 6.000 participation, and international world. Next. Overcome the negative impact. Have any efforts made to overcome the negative impact or increase the positive impact that arise? Number one, by filtering garbage, beach cleaning. Number two, volunteer. Number three, there is a beach cleaning service. Number four, there are traders at the tourist spot. Next.
Okay. The beach Barawa facilities is a fins. Recreation area built in 2010 with an area of 600 meter, which is equipped with a bar, public toilet, parking lot, and place to eat. Next. Does the condition and position of the building have the potential to damage the environment? No, because it located in the beach and does not take up green land around the building. Next. Use of local and environmentally friendly material. is a bamboo and equipped with a natural stone material. Use of a contextual architecture style. The building applies a contextual architecture style because the material used in the building come from nature and the design is in the building doesn't make the nature. Next.
Positive. The impact and benefit of supporting building facilities on the community. Number one, they are job opportunities for local people. Number two, provide a good influence on the economy so as to reduce unemployment. Number three, still attaching importance to traditional architectural style. Next. Negative. The impact and benefit of supporting building facilities on the community. Number one, he increased on non-organic waste. Number two, many investors compete unfairly by taking green land. Next.
Source person, his name is Imade Sudira. Does tourism object have a positive or negative impact on the life of the informant families? Tourism object have a positive impact on the life of the resource person families because they can increase their economic and income of the resource person families. Next.
And the two source person, Pak Gina. Tourism object have a positive impact and the life on reserve person because of the drastic increase in the income of the reserve person. Next.
In the 3%, Nyoman Suchiari, tourism objective have a positive impact on the life of resource person because of the drastic increase in the income of the resource person. Next.
Source person, Inyoman Pasa Yudi Raharja. Yes, several tourist attractions such as Fins Tamora, Fins Recreation, and Bar Beach Club really help the economy of the resource person. families before the pandemic. However, after the pandemic, there are many tourist attractions that are not visited by visitors but from within the country and abroad, resulting in the reduced income from the surrounding community. Next.
Okay, that's all about presentation from group 1. Thank you for watching.